Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you, wherever you are. It's been after some time that I'm back on my YouTube channel with a little bit of facts about the cricket, and in particular about the cricket of Afghanistan. Afghanistan is part of the Under-19 Cricket World Cup, so I thought I would just bring out a few things to your kind notice and at the same time discuss how Afghanistan is doing. You guys would know that this is the 13th, exactly 13th edition of the Under-19 Cricket World Cup, and interesting facts are that last time when this World Cup was being played in New Zealand, Ahmad from Afghanistan was the highest wicket taker, 14 wickets together with Uncle from India. That's a very interesting fact. Why I bring this is because as we noticed in the first encounter of Afghanistan against South Africa, our Afghanistan bowler ShafiqUllah Ghafari, the leg spin sensation, took 6 wickets and only conceded 15 runs, which was some real display of the spin bowling by ShafiqUllah Ghafari. And don't forget that ShafiqUllah Ghafari was actually part of the Shpagiza cricket league. Continuing with the facts, one of the things that you would find a little bit interesting to know is that it is only Johannesburg in South Africa that has hosted the finals of Men Cricket World Cup and Under-19 Cricket World Cup. And one more thing I would tell you is highest scorer for one edition in the Cricket World Cup Under-19 has been, for sure you can guess, from India, because India has been really a batting heaven, to say, in sort of the factory that always produces some great batsmen of the world. Virat Kohli is one who's playing cricket, and you know what a brilliant batsman he is, Sachin Tendulkar. So it was, of course, Sheikh Dhawan who scored 505 runs in the Under-19 Cricket World Cup. That's the highest by any batsman in a single edition. Continuing with that, there's one other fact that I'd like to bring to your notice. You see, Afghanistan has found a good name now. As I was earlier saying, India is known for producing great batsmen. Pakistan is known, or used to be known at least, or probably still is, for producing great bowlers, particularly pace bowlers. Waqi Yunus, my all-time favorite, Wasim Akram, and Shoaib Akhtar, and many others. Afghanistan is being known now for producing some brilliant spinners, wrist spinners in particular. You see, Rashid Khan is known to everyone across the world now in the world of cricket. In Afghanistan squad, and this is where I want to bring in my analysis, Afghanistan has a reasonably good squad, I guess, for this Cricket World Cup. Kimberley Ground, which is known for the pace bowlers, Afghanistan was able to surprise everyone with the sort of the bowlers that we had. Shafiqullah Ghafari, the leg spin, and the Chinaman Noor Ahmad. Both of them played Shpagiza Cricket League and were really handy. They shared 8 wickets between them, but the pick of the bowler between them was, of course, the all-rounder leg spinner Shafiqullah Ghafari, who got his best figure, conceding only 15 runs. So that said, it's so interesting to see that Afghanistan is earning a name, a reputation in the world for itself, and that is in the area of the production of the spinners, some great spinners. Mujibur Rahman, another mystery bowler who had a wonderful outing in the earlier edition of the Under-19 Cricket World Cup. Everyone would remember how he performed in the Asia Cup, Under-19 Asia Cup, against all the other teams, including Pakistan. So that said, Afghanistan is part of a group D, in which 4 teams are playing. Afghanistan being on the top, of course, alhamdulillah, thanks and praise to Allah the Almighty. And with them is South Africa, Canada and UAE. What I want to bring forward is none of the teams could be taken for granted. Afghanistan has started their campaign so well. Unlike our Cricket World Cup 2019 campaign, Afghanistan did not have a very good outing in the warm-up against India. They were bundled up for only 44 runs, but they came back strong and coming back strong was that they beat England in the warm-up game, and then they were able to register their first victory of the Cricket World Cup under 19 against the hosts South Africa. And they'll be playing next against UAE and then against Canada. Why I said you cannot take things for granted is UAE has been really strong in this tournament. They have played strong cricket so far. They beat New Zealand in the warm-up game, and talk about Canada. Canada was also able to score 270 something runs against West Indies in their warm-up. So Afghanistan will have to come strong as they came against South Africa. They were able to rule all the three departments of the game: bowling, and then batting and fielding, of course. So all the best Afghanistan for the Cricket World Cup under 19. So far they are leading their team. They will next be meeting UAE and then Canada, and from this they will be then ascending to the next stage. My hopes for Afghanistan are that they will be able to play some really good cricket, hopefully, and hopefully we will be able to see them in the quarterfinal, semi-final, and who knows, hopefully bring the trophy home. Thank you very much for viewing my channel. Last thing, Afghanistan in batting has shown some class, which was really interesting to see. Ibrahim Zadran is already registering himself as one of the very class batsmen, who's also had the outing for the test matches for Afghanistan, and he showed his class. He played really well, and at the same time Imran, he was really a beautiful batsman to watch, particularly his cover drives that he consistently played so well. And talking about his cover drives, it really looked like Ben Stokes is playing with the right hand, the way he picked the bat and the way he went after shots. So all the best Afghanistan, and stay tuned and we'll keep you updated. Thank you very much.